teapots, but flat. So I'm pretty psyched. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if we'll finish everything in one go today, but we'll try. So the first one we're going to do is the tall one. Make sure this guy is looking okay. And then we'll go from there. No music today. I don't feel like dealing with it. So, maybe I will deal with it. Thing is, you guys are all on different phones. Everything's attached. Well, hello there. Actually, I'm going to plug this phone in. Hold on. You guys are going to shake for a second. So that phone's plugged in there. This phone's plugged in here. That phone doesn't get a plug. What's up, Amani? This one will, I'm just going to put Pandora on just to listen to something. Thanks, Amani. Appreciate you. What's up, Dragon? All right, so we're doing two teapots. I don't know if you guys were in here when I was saying it. We're going to do a square teapot that's kind of like shallow, like my, what does that sound? Do you guys hear that? Whatever. Shallow like my saucer teapots. And then the other one will be kind of like rectangular and then put on its side. Okay, sounds good. I'm okay, Amani. It's cold, but it's not like super, super cold. It's like, what is this sound? It's super cold, but not like crazy cold in here. Yeah, just okay, I'd say. But just had a nice fire outside with little dog. And now we're doing this. And then I have a student coming in 2 hours. And yeah. Yeah. So, Amani, I've deleted TikTok on my actual phone. I only have it on my streaming phone now. And I think now that the buyout has happened, I think I might just stop using TikTok altogether. Stop streaming on it, just kind of delete it fully from everything. I haven't fully decided on that, but I think I think TikTok is done for me probably. Yes, I'll be there. Yo, what's up, random? So we'll probably do a couple more streams on TikTok. Maybe a kind of one more, like a goodbye stream or something like that. Have some tea in the greenhouse at some point soon. But I'm not really interested in being over there anymore. Oh, this clay is not well wedged. I knew that, but my day's great. How's yours? Well, it's okay. It's fine. It was the fire made it a lot better. Okay. So this will be again. These are square teapots we're doing today. Um, I think instead of streaming on TikTok, we'll just go to my Facebook, which I don't, really like Meta either, but I like them more than who bought TikTok. Facebook has good payouts. Facebook has good payouts, whereas TikTok is not as good. So I can make some more money over there and stuff like that. Um, I think it just makes more sense. It doesn't matter how much water you use, and if anybody tells you that you're using too much water or too little water, they're full of shit because it's person dependent. And if they teach you one way, that's just one way. Doesn't mean that it's the right way or the wrong way. There's no right or wrong in pottery. It's just doing it how you feel comfortable doing it. And if you ever have a teacher who says otherwise, they're a shitty teacher and you need a new teacher. That's my that's my hot take on too much water, too little water. Trump's friends bought TikTok. Fox News, the guy who, one of the dudes who owns Fox News and all that. It's just gonna TikTok is gonna just turn into a propaganda machine pretty quickly. So I'm just not really interested in streaming over there as much anymore. I mean, I am currently streaming on TikTok, but it's gonna be pretty unlikely anymore. What is this? This is gonna be a teapot at some point. Hell yeah, Monty, glad to hear it. So there's teapot number one. Yo, what's up? Yeah, there's a lot of um oh, there's another dragon. Okay. So there's a lot of like people who say how to do things over on bye Amani, nice seeing you on TikTok and things like that. And they're saying it with such grandioso and such fact. And I gotta tell you, those accounts that usually blow up who are giving that information are usually brand new to pottery themselves. Um, which is totally fine. And I think they're not saying a wrong thing to do. It's just one way. There's no right or wrong answer in pottery. We're going to use the torch a lot because it'll speed up the drying. This is the size of an actual teapot. You're thinking of an herbal infusion pot. This is for tea. If you think of like a European style teapot, that's not for tea. That's for herbal infusions. And the difference is an herbal infusion is anything that's not Camellia sinensis. So if you get, like, let's say, Cameron, I would love to, but you got to tip me for that. That's a $10 tip. Stone, I know. I'm trying to be as hot as the other pottery guy, but you never tip me. And so how am I supposed to take my shirt off, you know? Yeah, yeah. Oh, good. Tell him. Tell him that I'm not as hot. He'll know. Thanks, Paisley. I don't listen to Pink Floyd. Here, you guys on this phone, I need to take my brightness up 1 sec. All right, I'm back. Brandon, what's good, man? What's up, NC? How are you? I wish. I've never actually sold a pot in my entire life. I'm brand new to it. Hopefully, at some point in my life, I'll make a pot worth selling, but it hasn't happened yet. It's pretty hot, Paisley, you know? Gotcha. Baby, you haven't tipped yet, bro. Where's the $10? So demanding. So demanding without putting out. Ah, my kind of guy. So both the next one we're going to do is going to be a really shallow one, like my disc teapots. But I've never made a square version of it, so I'm curious to see how it goes. So both these are 400 grams. They're a little big for a teapot, to be honest. Um, but I'm throwing them thick so we can rasp them. So I'm hoping they hold around like the 175 milliliter mark, but we'll see. I think you missed a word there. What do you or what do I? Oh my God. NC, so good to me. So hot, so reliable. Oh my goodness. Always coming in here and saying the hottest things. Boy, oh boy. I swear. This guy. So the nice thing about making square teapots and things like that is they're way, way easier than making like a normal teapot. So that's kind of fun. They're just different though. And it's nice to do different things. I'll probably hark on this for a little bit though, over on TikTok there. I'm gonna stop streaming on TikTok, I think. So if you do want to ever watch streams, YouTube or Facebook are the places to go now. I think TikTok's dead. I'm not interested in it anymore. It's not even on my main phone. You guys are on my streaming phone, and not even on my actual phone. Deleted it from my that app, that phone like a couple weeks ago. Whenever the sale happened, I deleted it from my actual phone. By the what? Lens glare? Because you're on a shitty phone. If you want a good streaming quality phone, go to YouTube right now. Significantly better quality than the one that you guys are on. Yeah, but I'm not. I don't think you know how phones work. If my phone's not good, it's not going to give you a good quality image on your phone because you're using it through a bad. My phone's not good, right? How do you guys know I was using a flip phone from 2006? Thanks, Paisley. Appreciate you. I don't. Have I ever owned an Android? I don't know if I have. Oh no, I think I did. I think one of my first smartphones was an Android. That was a long time ago, though. Oh my God, auction. So good to me. My goodness. I'm going to miss this flirting. Not going to lie. Though the flirting on YouTube is pretty good too. So I'm not going to miss it that hard. How'd you know it was the Nokia brick? My God, this guy, he knows so good. Dory, what's up? How are you? Who's he? Crispy, you gotta be more specific about everything you're saying, boo. You gotta pay extra for things like that. Even the information to know if I've done something like that. You gotta pay the extra bucks, BB. Nope, they're not. Not when you can't spell properly. Oh my god. Thanks, boo. Thanks for reposting. Wait, Dirty, how are you? What's new? What's happening? What's wrong with autocorrect? Why are you autocorrect shaming me, my sweet boy? What if I have an autocorrect kink? You know, it's like, why are you kink shaming me, bro? For you, right now, $79.99. But that's a you right now situation. Usually it's 150. Nothing's needed ever. It's just fun. Clay has a fire kink, just like I have a autocorrect kink. Hi, hi. How are you guys? Because it's fun to be dumb. Haven't you listened to our president? He likes dumb people, so I use autocorrect. Boo. Sometimes depends on the mood. Thanks, Dirty. The custom orders for all this, King. Oh, we're making a teapot today. A very clearly sensual teapot. What's up, Andrew? What's the dumb part? And I don't understand the. Oh, are you talking about pedophilia? What's up, CRISPR? Are you trying to say something? You're a weirdo, man. Nothing's needed ever. It's not necessary. It's not needed. That's gross, CRISPR. You're a gross boy. What's up, Grant? How are you? I need to torch this. Mm. If that's that side, this is probably going to be the lid side, so I'll poke a hole on this side. Agreed, Dirty. It's kind of, it's like 90% of the time it's just people either hitting on me or trying to troll me, but doing a really, really kind of awful job at it. I wish they were better at it. This guy's trying his hardest, and I do appreciate that. You should. What's stopping you? Do you have a place nearby that you can do it? The process? We're making it up as we are, as we go. Lily, how are you? Yes, I do, Lily. Because oh my God, two lilies. I am one of those people who's oblivious. I have no idea when someone's hitting me on me or not, unless they're very explicit about the fact that they're hitting on me. So like I know that CRISPR's hitting on me pretty hard. Um, and I can get that from like subtext of how hard he's trying to get my attention right now. And I'm not gonna lie, it's working. Isn't that what you just did though? My sweet, sweet boy. I see it's clearly working. Oh my God, CRISPR's hitting on me hard. I'm into it. By the way, everybody on YouTube, if you're wondering what's happening, there's a Hawkeye over on TikTok who's hitting on me really aggressively. Yeah, isn't it like it's not great? It's gotten me into pretty horrible situations. I'm sure it has for you as well, Lily. It's also not helpful that I'm like super friendly, and so people take me being friendly as I'm interested in them, and that's not the same thing. It's interesting. Were they talking in Korean? How do you know they were Korean? I want hot Korean guys talking on my stream. So am I not in that ballpark for you, CRISPR? Is that what you're saying? I'm not hot enough for you, CRISPR? Oh, you know what? I tried. Clearly, I'm not hot enough. I don't know how to take that. That actually that hurt right here. Also, Lily, I don't know if you were in here. I'm gonna stop streaming on TikTok soon. I'm not interested in who bought TikTok, and so I'm gonna just get off the platform. Um, but I will be on YouTube OEs and probably Facebook. But I'm over. This is not the last stream on TikTok, but probably the second to last stream I'll do on TikTok. We'll probably end our TikTok situation. Yeah, yeah, I'm live on YouTube right now, Lily. Um, I'll probably do one last TikTok in the greenhouse to say goodbye, but I'm not interested in just being around uh, um, MAGA propaganda. I don't either, but I like them slightly more than I like who owns TikTok. So, and they pay you more money on Meta platforms. The payouts on TikTok are not nearly as good. So, financially and morally, makes more sense if I had to choose one of two evils. Oh, Lily! Oh my God! Now you're over here. Welcome in. Nice to have you. I'm looking forward to it, Nikki. I don't stream on Instagram because Instagram is a horrible streaming platform as well. Um, but I'll probably be streaming on Facebook and and I know no one uses Facebook, but the payout's pretty good on Facebook, so I'll probably stream over there and on YouTube. Oh my God, I can't see it from here. It's too far away. I'm excited to check it out. So Lily, tell me what's new. What have you been working on? Oh, also, if you are on YouTube and you're a member, not a subscriber, a member, we got a private Discord where we talk about tea and just random shit. I think we were talking about uh, Amanda. If you're in here, we were talking about Megatron. What were we talking about earlier, right before the stream? And we have a monthly tea time that we all get together and have tea together. And there's a critique page. So if anybody ever wants critiques, we were going to do a monthly critique, but it kind of, in my mind, doesn't make as much sense anymore. So I kind of like just people posting and asking thoughts. It's a nice space, good group of people. Yay, both lilies, fantastic. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with it right now. We're making 2 teapots today. Hell yeah, Megatron. Um, we're making a flat square teapot and a like sideways rectangular teapot. Hell yeah. I'm jealous. I can't do a firing until like April now, which is a serious bummer. So the idea is, I think I was going to have it at an angle, but I actually think I'm going to have the lid here and then the spout here. Thanks, Tara. There, Dirty. Enjoy yourself. Yo, 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 yo. What's the pottery place? Tara, I got this in Peru when I was hiking from Cusco to Machu Picchu. Tara, I'm going to let you in a little secret here because I'm going to be stopping streaming on there, and I don't know if you're going to come over to um, on YouTube or anything like that. But whenever I see your name, I had the biggest crush on this woman named Tara in college. Um, and so whenever I see your name, I have like flashbacks to her. Such a big crush. Sweet. Looking forward to it. Can't go wrong with a good flamethrower. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, it's not worth it then. It's not the same, Tara, but I imagine if it was, that would be crazy. Um, okay, now we need to do. Seth, appreciate it, Tara. Yeah, same name over on YouTube. It's just Bell Hill Pottery. Sure did. Um, so let's think about this for a quick sec. We can rasp these potentially now. Maybe we rasp it now, and then that gives us kind of an idea of what we're doing for the other stuff. Sounds good. So we're gonna start with the other one first. And I don't know if I was kind of explaining this properly. So this teapot's not gonna stand like this. It's gonna actually be on its side, but square or rectangular. And it's gonna have little stupid feet, and the lid's gonna be back here, and the spout's gonna be in the front. That was the idea I had in my mind for this. I don't know if I explained that at all at any point. I probably did not, honestly. Yo, welcome over. Oh my God. So happy to see everybody going over to YouTube there. I appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's very sweet of you. I'm trying. Oh my God. I don't, that might be too much of me. Exactly, Stray. It's like a wiener teapot. A wiener dog teapot, excuse me. Oh, I'm gonna make a banana teapot, by the way. I was going to start that today, but I grabbed my black clay instead of my porcelain. And I feel like a porcelain banana teapot would be better than a black clay because you won't the yellow doesn't really come out on this black clay. Okay, good. Yeah, right. Straight, what's new? What's happening? I've been telling everybody that I'm leaving. This is my second to last stream on TikTok. I'll do one more goodbye stream in the greenhouse. We'll drink tea together, but I'm over this app. So I'm blah blah blah. Oh hell wait, just in general or as a teapot? I would love for you to do that, Teresa. And again, if anybody becomes a member over there, there's a Discord, and I upped the link, so it should be able to be. Yesterday, I re-upped it. So, and we have tea sessions once a month over there, and we talk about random things. I don't know. You heard it, Lily. Mm. I want to make a frog teapot too, and I would like to make a frog teapot. I would like to make so the other idea is that I'm sure you guys may have seen this on Instagram. I saw this guy the other day. He like took a can and then used that as the maquette for a teapot. And so I was thinking about making like a can teapot, a crumbled can teapot. So those are some other stuff that we're going to work on. The banana is what I'm really excited for. But again, I grabbed the wrong clay. I wanted to finish the reclaim. I didn't grab the wrong clay. I intentionally grabbed this one because I wanted to get rid of this clay. This is like been sitting on my reclaim plaster for like 2 weeks now, and it hasn't dried out. And if I don't use it, it's going to eventually. So we're going to rasp both of these. Oh, and I showed the Discord this morning, but I broke one of the big teapot spouts. I was taking one of the square teapots out to the kiln to bisque, and it just shattered the spout off. So thanks, Teresa. Lily, that's what I'm going to do this summer. I'm going to be doing a lot of wild terracotta stuff because that's what we got around here. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's boycotting, at least temporarily, TikTok. I mean, I know I'm getting off of it for the same reason that your views are down. I mean, we have 14 people on the TikTok here too, so it's like clearly just not great here anymore. That you're finding terracotta. Do you know what cone your terracotta fires to? So I figured out mine fires to cone 4, and it turns black. It's really pretty. And it starts to melt just a little bit at that temperature too. So, okay, so now we've rasped this. This is going to sit like this. Or is it going to sit like this? No, it's going to sit like this. And it's going to have little square feet. But we're going to rasp both of them first. Though this feels a little wet still. I might not be able to rasp this yet. So let's torch this, and then we'll throw the spouts and stuff like that. Yeah, I honestly, I think TikTok's just kind of dead. I think YouTube has been really nice for me, and the views are better when I'm more consistent, but this is not the time of year I'm very consistently in here. Facebook has been surprisingly good. So you guys over on TikTok are now going to be Facebook phone from going forward in the studio. on TikTok. Wait, yours goes to cone four as well. I don't think it has anything to do with you. In fact, I know it. I almost am positive it does not. But this is a good time to switch because everybody's looking for a new platform. So I will say I really hate scrolling on Instagram as well. But I don't know. Okay, we're gonna let that set up for a second. Let's work on spouts and lids. Now this is a curious one. Do we do? I assume we do a square lid on everything, right? I'm gonna take a chunk of this. I'm gonna take two chunks of this. This is way more than I need. Huh. Actually, I'm not sure if we can do the lids without rasping the other one first. Yeah, it's hard to time them properly. I've never been super great at it myself. They really do. I know if I hadn't built a following before they changed to reels and did skits and stuff, I'd be stuck at like 4,000 followers probably. Luckily, I was on there early enough that pictures are the only reason I got as many followers as I did to begin with. I know now it's hard for me to maintain anything on Instagram, but Instagram is the way I get most sales. So it does still equal sales even if the views aren't there. Yeah, you should definitely go over there and get yourself monetized if you're not. I think last month, this isn't good numbers or anything, but it's not nothing. Um, I think last month I did like $450 in from views on Facebook alone, just from posting videos. So clearly Facebook they want you to be there, so they're giving you higher payouts. It makes more sense to be there. Um, Whereas like, I don't know, maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get $10 on TikTok a month or something like that. And that's not even from videos because you need like a minute video what's the statistic is like a minute long at least and then it also has to do really well. I haven't even checked Stray to be honest. TikTok right now has like $70 that's like locked behind me putting in my information, and I know they already have it. I'm gonna get my $70 and then I'm gonna delete the app essentially. But I don't know. I haven't checked because you're not even on my real phone anymore, so I don't know. Well, I bet you what they did is they changed around how they want more information from you before they pay you out after the swap over. because they want to collect more data from you that they can sell. So I assume that's the reason that people didn't get paid out. We're gonna go until like we get. I'm hoping we can get at least one, and so I need to do it relatively promptly. And she messaged. I saw the message come through like 15 minutes ago. And I'm just saying it out loud right now, so I remember. Mm. She wants to listen at 4 instead of 3, so I just need to be moderately prompt on that. And it's okay. Uh, and I'm getting another text message that I kind of need to respond to. But let's try to get one of these done, or at least close to. The YouTube will never stop, by the way. It's just I can respond on my TikTok phone. But since this is probably the last working TikTok, I figure I'm just going to try to get as much as I can done. Okay, let's try to rasp this guy. You should see the like worm tunnel I've made because of all the snow. I spent like 3 hours digging tunnels everywhere. How about you? I just because I haven't had to do a bisque yet, but I did a bisque today, so I dug another tunnel today to get to my electric kiln room. Gotta love some snow though. Oh, okay, whatever. I appreciate that. uh, it's more for me. It's not even like the snow is not necessarily a bother. It's just cold, and my studio is heated by wood, and my wood guy is going through something right now, and so I have not received a new delivery of wood. Damn, good on ya. So I've been cutting just wood as I can, but it's been really hard to cut wood with this much snow, so I have been struggling a little bit. My buddy gave me some flooring to burn. So I've been burning that. There's really nice pieces of wood. I'm really excited for this teapot more than the other one. I think this is going to be cool. Okay. So, cube. And just so you guys can conceptualize it a little bit. And then I think I'm feeling anxious to get respond to these guys' messages. So I'm gonna actually end both the streams in a second, and then I'll start back up the YouTube stream and maybe the TikTok stream, but I'm not sure about that. So, oh, I cut that wrong. Ooh, uh-oh. Well, I can build it back up. So this is gonna go, I wanted this to go on top and then curve over. Oh, you know what? These might not be the right kind of spouts. I want something like that, but I think this actually needs to be longer. Do you guys see what I'm going for here though? This is good to know. So we need to redo the spouts anyway, so we'll do that in a second. So it'll be like that. Unless a stubby spout's okay. So the spout will be there. And then we're gonna hand build a square spot here for the lid. And then once we've hand built the I can't do NCECA. So I'm going to Spain and I get back from Spain on the 20th. And then my job teaching tennis starts on the 25th. So I can't do NCECA this year. If there's an NCECA that's on the East Coast, I will try to do it. But this year, I don't think I can do it, sadly. I also don't know if I want to spend any more money. There's not much money in this, you know? I should do it, though, because it would just be good to show my face. But do you guys start to conceptualize what I'm talking about for this square teapot? And then I don't know the handle and what we're going to do, and then conceptually, let's cut the other one out to see if it needs a bigger spout too. I shouldn't have cut that like that. That was very silly of me. But I think I was sponsored. I threw for Sheffield Pottery at NCECA, but I have not. I haven't been sponsored by anybody else there outside of that one time. I'm not really sure how to do sponsorship stuff. I don't know how to reach out properly. I'm not even sure what I'd be offering, and so I'm not really sure how people do that kind of stuff. That's never been a very something I've been very good at. So, do you have any suggestions on how to do such a thing? That'd be awesome. But I don't even know how to like start a sponsorship because I don't use tools really except for Dolan, and I don't think that they're gonna bring like a wheel for me to work on. And I don't use Giffen grips, and I don't use store-bought glazes. Yeah, exactly. I don't use store-bought glazes. I use one company for tools, and it barely. I use like 4 tools in total. I just don't know who would sponsor me. I don't use products, and I'm kind of anti-products. If you know, in my streams, I'm kind of talking shit about people's products all the time. Not shit. I think I'm a firm believer in just learning how to use your own hands, and then going from there. So anyway, here's the other teapot. Oh, so I think both of these need this one, maybe not so much, but I think the other one, well, maybe not. Maybe the other one doesn't need a longer spout. Do you guys think this needs a longer spout? Welcome back. So here's the first one. These are just the ideas behind it, right? And here's the other one. Do they need longer spouts? I actually kind of like how stubby they are. There's something kind of appealing about it. But I'm curious what you guys think. You think longer spouts? And then imagine a lid in here. But yeah, I wish that I used okay, cool. I wish that I used tools. I mean, literally the only place I can think of that would sponsor me again would be Sheffield Pottery. These can be our micro stubs for our teapots, and we can make some longer guys at some point. But these can be our micro versions. Okay, I'm gonna stop both videos for a second. I'm gonna respond to all these messages. I will be back on YouTube. I might be back on Instagram, but probably not. Um, I think we'll do one more, maybe even this evening or maybe tomorrow morning. One more stream on TikTok just to say goodbye. Go have some tea in the greenhouse or something like that. Anyway, I'll be back for you guys in like 15 minutes, and it's been real TikTok. Later, Stray. Good luck with everything. Hope we stay in touch. Oh, TikTok. It was so good for so long.